Hey guys, we're here at Elvis Presley's Memphis. This is the pink Jeep Elvis drove in the movie Blue Hawaii. And after the movie was over, he allowed the people that worked here at Graceland to use it, the security guard. And here's a picture of some of the security guards working here. And go ahead and read that if you guys would like. The shirt from, I think this was the shirt from Jailhouse Rock. Yep, shirt from Jailhouse Rock. The coveralls from Viva Las Vegas. The award he got, the close-up award that he got, I think it was for Best Male Actor of the Year in 1962. And some of the other stuff, jacket from Spin Out and the jacket from Live a Little, Love a Little. One of my favorite movies. I like this jacket. It's like a red velvet, like a red felt. And then the jacket from Live a Little, Love a Little back there. And now we get into Elvis on tour. But first, before that, the outfit from the movie Charo. Silver Spur Award, and then that, and then here's the jacket from Elvis on tour, the Burning Love acetate. Just different things from the shirt he wore in Elvis on tour, and actually a ticket stub from the April '72 show at the Dayton Arena concert. Now this is insane. This is just wild, guys. See all his gold records. His first gold record for RCA was Heartbreak Hotel. Now, you're getting to one of my favorites, and I don't own any of the music, so YouTube, please don't take any of this down. The black 1968 suit he wore in the 68 comeback special. I'll do it like that so you guys can see it. This suit was so hot, you can literally see it in the special. He was sweating badly. One of my, the If I Can Dream suit. The backstory of the song If I Can Dream was in April of 1968, Dr. King was assassinated here in Memphis. And he wanted to do something to honor him, and also, for people who don't know this, he really admired Dr. King and President John F. Kennedy. The gospel number suit, and I guess the black suit from the night. Yeah, I don't remember seeing this suit. Huh. And here's how like the stage was set for that very night. How the stage was set. These are the chairs that were actually used in the NBC television special. Elvis in the background. I don't own any of that music. This is cool. Ticket from the 1968 special. That's cool. And now we get into his Vegas performances. Elvis's return. All the designs from Bill Ballou. Bill Ballou was his costume designer from 1968 to 1977. All the designs and stuff. All the bills. All the receipts from designing and stuff. That's a cool design. I think I know what suit that is actually from. It may have been a suit that wasn't created. All the pictures, all the invoices for the different things. I guess this was the Burning Love suit. Actually, no, I don't. Huh. Don't recognize this little architectural drawing. This was the black suit Elvis wore when he returned to Vegas. I like that. That's what I like. Whew. Thing is nice. And the reason he switched from the two-piece suits to the one-piece suit is because he would bust the seat of the pants out on these. When he'd do his moves on stage, zoop, there they go. He'd bust the seat of the pants out. And how he'd get in and out of these is by the side zippers of these outfits. And now, I'm just shocked. All of Elvis's jewelry. His TCB sunglasses. His personal sunglasses. These don't have the TCB on the sides. These are his personal sunglasses. His TCB ring. 16 carats of diamonds in these. Now we get into the Vegas era. 1969, Elvis would return to the stage. Fringe suit, leather and chains jumpsuit, concho suit, and the ladder suit. Just look at the designs on these suits. It is amazing, the designs on some of these suits. It's just insane. And whoa. This is a new exhibit they just opened like a couple of months ago, so I've never seen all the suits like this. All his stage boots, the belts. That's just crazy. Oh, these are cool. I ain't never seen these before. Check these guys out, guys. Wow. Holy. Oh my Lord, guys, this is insane. The Aloha from Hawaii jumpsuit, the American Eagle suit. In 1973, when he wore this suit, the cape, he took the cape off the back of this suit and threw the cape out in the audience. A fan by the name of Andy Kern got this from a sports writer. A sports writer was the person who caught it and sold it to a fan by the name of Andy Kern. And Andy's will, when he passed away, he willed it back away to the estate. He willed it to the estate. Just look at some of these suits, guys. This is just insane. Yeah, like I said, ignore the music in the background. I don't own any of that. Alright, here we go. June 26, 1977, this Mexican sundial suit was the last suit Elvis would wear on stage before his passing in August of 77. Look how simple some of these really are. I mean, they get all elaborate like these. For instance, this is one of my favorite suits he'd actually wear. This is the Lion suit from okay, that was funny if you heard that in the background. But this was the suit from Elvis on tour he'd wear. You know what suit I don't see? I don't see the owl suit, or maybe I'm just not looking. The capes. Maybe I don't see it. I don't see the owl suit. I'm looking, trust me, I'm looking, guys. I don't see the suit from the owl. Okay, hold up. Were there two? Oh, there were two for that concert. Oh, Lord, that's wild. I didn't know there were actually two made for that concert. There were two. Okay, I didn't know this. There were two made for it. Here's another suit he wore for that concert. For all the press conferences and stuff. All the suits he'd wear. Now we get back into his... No way. This is the tablecloth from one of the tables at the International. You can see where Colonel made the deal for Elvis to perform there. He would get $500 million, $1 million a year for 5 years. The contract that was written up. Just look at all this stuff, guys. This is just wild. All the stuff that was handed out during that concert. Gold. A guild, I think that's how you pronounce that. Guitar. This suit he wore when he signed his contract with the International. The gentleman, this is the gentleman Gretsch guitar he'd wear. And sorry if the camera's a little shaky. Outfit worn by Elvis in 1969. And the next thing I will show y'all will be some pictures from either the car museum or my tour of the mansion. Catch you guys later. Okay guys, before we get to the car museum, this is every award Elvis has been given since his passing in 1977. I think it was in the mid-90s, RCA had this all designed, and I had to see which Elvis songs went gold, platinum. I think he has one diamond award for a Christmas song. Here's his 3 Grammys. I'm reluctant to use the word, but I'm going to. Elvis had an annoying when he'd sing gospel music. A lot of people may not know that. Look at that, all the awards. I think there's the Presidential Medal of Freedom on the top right. His Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction right there. And all that. Yep, there it is. The Diamond Award for Elvis's Christmas album, awarded in 2011. There it is. The suit he wore when he accepted the 10 Outstanding Young Men of the Nation Award by the Junior Commerce, or the JCs. I like this award. It's like 2 hands touching. The suit he wore when he accepted the award. It's just wild. And here's Elvis's Presidential Medal of Freedom. That's cool. This is just crazy. But the next thing I will show you guys it'll be something in this museum. It may not be the car museum, like I said. It could be the airplanes next. I don't know. Let's see what I can find next to go look at. See you guys in a minute. We are here in the Icons exhibit at Graceland. These are all the icons that were inspired by Elvis. This is a suit The Rock wore. It's actually cool. Look, this is what The Rock said. When I was a kid, I loved Elvis. He's the ultimate and cool. Every guy wanted to be Elvis, me included. Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. That's cool. Look at all these guitars. Look at all these icons. Hardy. Norbert Putnam, one of his, I think he was a bass player for Elvis. This is a suit and a guitar and boots owned by Don McLean. But yeah, look at all this. This is just insane. Trisha Yearwood. This is just nuts. People idolize this man. Still today, I do. I think I want to go show you guys. I think I saw some. Huh. Would you look at that? But yeah, look. This is just Michael Bublé. He himself idolized Elvis. Kiss. My uncle idolizes these guys. Ricky Nelson. Elvis was I don't know if him and Elvis were friends. I don't know if him and Ricky were friends. They could have been, I don't know. Something from John Lennon, different outfits. But yeah, look at all this. Post Malone suit he wore in the anniversary of the '68 comeback special. This guitar was used by Shawn Mendes in the special too. Jacket used by Blake Shelton. Picture of Elvis. There was something. Oh yeah, look, something owned by Buddy Holly. Yeah. Suit worn by Buddy. Just look at all this. See some Elton John stuff over here. Who's that? Carrie Underwood outfit. Outfits worn by Reba McEntire, Dolly Parton, and Kristen. I don't know how to pronounce this woman's name. Here's one of my favorite things. This suit, everybody knows and everybody recognizes this. If you know who this is, leave it in the comments. I know who this is. This is from Full House, Wake Up San Francisco. Picture of John Stamos, Uncle Jesse, and Aunt Becky. Picture of John Stamos himself up there. Just wild. Kid Rock, he's cool. He's actually recorded some songs in the jungle room here at Graceland. A lot of people might not know that. I didn't even know that until I found that out from a video. Look. The next, I'll look at some of these guitars. Wow. I've never... Hello, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Surprised they should eat. I'm gonna wait till she walks away. But yeah, look. Pick guard. This is a photo of Elvis and that pick guard. His Dove. His Gibson SJ200. These two guitars were owned by Scotty Moore, Elvis's guitar player. Look at all these. This is one of my favorites. The replica of this guitar is like $7,000. The next we're gonna go into is the archive exhibit and the Private Presley Elvis in the Army exhibit. This is the archive exhibit. This is what the archive team here at Graceland does. All these boxes are full of artifacts owned by Elvis. Here's some stuff owned by Elvis. Let me see if I can find something interesting. It looks like a gun holster. Here it is, Mountain Valley Spring Water. Elvis had these on his planes, and I don't know if they sell them here, because this brand is still being made. It's sourced in Hot Springs, Arkansas. But yeah, Elvis had these on his plane and stuff. Always had these on stage with him. There's different gifts given. Little 45 player. That's cool. Little 45 record player. Now we're going into the Private Presley exhibit. His stuff he had worn in the Army, his personal belongings, all his, I think these are his discharge papers when he left. Oh, this is the script from the Frank Sinatra show. It might be coming up on different stuff that the Colonel was writing to Elvis. Okay, here it is, his honorable discharge papers from the Army. That jacket right there in the back was gifted to Priscilla upon Elvis's departure from Germany. Elvis wore this in the press conference when he returned here to Graceland in March of 1960. It's just wild. His Army uniform with his sergeant stripes on him. He was obviously how it works in the Army here in the United States. I don't know how it works everywhere else, but in the Army, you start as a private, you move up to private first class, then you end up as a sergeant. His uniform with his sergeant stripes. Elvis was inducted into the Army in March of 1958. The reason it had to be pushed till March because he was given permission to finish the filming of the movie King Creole. His Army stuff, his Army bag, his duffel bag. But yeah, I don't own any of if you see anything in the background like any of the films, I don't own any of that. Stuff from the Colonel, Elvis's Army shirt. Yep, just different things. I'll let you guys read that. This is about his mom. sad. Elvis missed his mama. Different things from the Army. And like I said, anything you hear in the background, I do not own. But yeah, look at all this. This is cool. The archive exhibit. Stuff. A pair of binoculars on by Elvis. I think that's a staged used microphone. I could be wrong. Huh. This is cool. This was the ribbon when Graceland was open to the public in the summer or the spring of 1982. This was the ribbon that was cut. Here's a picture of Elvis's Aunt Delta. She still lived here. She still lived at Graceland. She passed away in 1993. If you listen, you can hear the voice of the CEO of Elvis Presley Enterprises, Jack Soden. Screening ticket from the new Elvis movie that was released in the summer of this year. This is cool. But yeah, look, all the archives, amps he owned. He had a lot of amps, I'll tell you that much. This is something. Karate. Elvis was big into karate. He had practiced with a man by the name of Ed Parker. Ed Parker introduced him to a man by the name of Kangri. I don't know how you really pronounce it. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, let me know. But yeah, he did karate from practice with him in a building not too far from this place. But yeah, it's all this karate stuff. So after all the karate stuff on Elvis, like I said, this is all from the archives. Police light he owned. Different things from the archives. Buttons, pictures, binoculars back there. Just different things. These are Graceland legends like Scotty Moore, Bill Black, Norbert Putnam, David Briggs, Charlie McCoy. David Briggs, I forget what he did for Elvis. I think he was a record producer too. Scotty Moore and Bill Black. I think this is actually DJ Fontana. Sadly, DJ is no longer with us. James Burton, Jerry Schiff, Glenn Hardin, Mr. John Wilkinson, and Ronnie Tutt. Sadly, Ronnie Tutt's no longer with us. Passed away earlier this year. Glenn Hardin's still here. Wilkinson's with us still. James Burton, he's been going through some health problems I've seen on social media. But now we're gonna go to one of my favorite parts, the cars. All right, guys, here's all of Elvis's motorcycles. Sorry if I stuttered on my words right there. His motorcycles. Elvis was a Harley guy. He liked Harley Davidsons. This is a Honda Dream over here. Just all the stuff he owned. His John Deere tractor Elvis would ding up and have fun with. Some of the experiences you can do here at Graceland. Elvis's golf carts. He'd take these suckers around Graceland and have a fun little time with them. Here's this. This is a Jetstar snowmobile. And what he did is, on snowmobiles, they usually have skis because you obviously drive them in the snow, but he took the skis off, or the slides off, and put wheels on them, as you guys can see. His golf carts. His go-karts. Another little pedal car. And Elvis's boats. This is a picture of Elvis out on McKellar Lake. McKellar Lake's not too far from Graceland. Yeah, look, you can do all these different experiences. picture videos of Elvis. I don't own any of these videos, obviously. But yeah, it's different experiences you can do at Graceland. So now we're gonna go, this was the beginning of the automobile museum. So now we're gonna go to the actual auto where all his cars are. Catch you guys in a minute. Guys, here's the automobile museum. This limo was used in Elvis on Tour. Elvis is actually sitting right there in Elvis on Tour. They're talking about the space shuttle going off and all that. Here's where Elvis bought it and how much he paid for it. I think it says on there. That's funny, picture of Elvis hopping through the sunroof. Well, what's crazy, he'd go out at night, so what is it, a sunroof or a moonroof? Another Mercedes limo. We get to his cars. This is a 1973 Stutz Blackhawk. Sadly, this would be the last car Elvis would drive before he passed away. Let me get to the front of it. You can see sorry if you can see the back of the pink Cadillac. And this is actually built on a Pontiac chassis. A lot of people might not know this, but yeah, this is built on a Pontiac chassis. And these were actually manufactured out of state. A lot of people don't know that, out of the States. And one of the most famous cars ever owned by Elvis, a 1955 Cadillac Fleetwood. This is a 60 series. There was a little over 18,000 of these cars actually made. And this was his mother's favorite, although she didn't drive because Gladys never had a driver's license. Elvis's mom never had a driver's license. A lot of people don't know that. But yeah, his Ferrari, Lincoln, this is a 1956 Lincoln Continental. There's a famous picture of Elvis and Miss Natalie Wood in this car. This car was owned by Mr. Sam Phillips, the man that discovered Elvis. This is a custom 1975 Lincoln Mark. I think it was I don't know what that is. IV, I don't remember what that actually is. And here's the thing. You might not even recognize this color because this was actually custom made color. Pretty cool, ain't it, guys? And a lot of my favorite cars of Elvis. Two of his Rolls Royces. These are both 1960 models. This is a black Rolls Royce, and this is a white Rolls Royce he owned. Different cars he owned. I've never seen this car before. This is cool, I've never seen this car before. Let's see what this is. 1962 Lincoln Continental. It's cool. Lincoln Continental, bought by Elvis in Vegas. Never seen this car before. Wait. Yep. This is Elvis's dune buggy. If you know what movie Elvis famously drove a dune buggy in, let me know in the comments. I know the answer. Let's see if you guys know. Like I said, all the cars. Hey guys, we're now in the Elvis football exhibit. A lot of people may not know this about the man himself. He played football. Some of his football helmets he owned. And a book with a bullet hole in it. Not a shock. Schilling. This is Jerry Schilling's uniform when he played football. Jerry Schilling's one of Elvis's bodyguards. Outfits Elvis wore. This is by Bart Starr, the quarterback of the Green Bay Packers. Elvis was a Packers fan. Elvis's football That's cool. Sorry if that was weird. It was angles like that. But yeah, Elvis's football uniform, helmet, and a football. Some of his plays and all that. This is really cool, guys. I do recommend coming here to Graceland if you ever get a chance. Next, another exhibit. Okay, now we're walking to the airplanes. Elvis owned 2 airplanes at the time of his passing. And then a year after Elvis passed away, his dad, Vernon, sold both of them. Still, makes no sense to me why he sold them, but we'll see. We'll find out a story soon. So I'm walking there. When I get inside the Lisa Marie, I will definitely film it for you guys. Alright guys, we're here on the Lisa Marie airplane. There's the inside of the cockpit. Different dots, all the stuff Graceland uses. Inside the plane.
This plane, of course, is named after Elvis's only child, Elvis Presley. This Convair 880 jet was used for pleasure trips, but it was primarily used for Elvis's concert anywhere in the world during flight. By a push of a button, this same phone.
Yeah, you guys can see. This is Elvis's chair. He'd sit here and he could control.
Of Elvis's guests on board the Lisa Marie. One fact about Elvis you might not know: he didn't much care for the taste of alcohol. His favorite drinks included Mountain Valley spring water, lime Gatorade, and Diet Dr. Pepper. The flight attendant on the Lisa Marie kept 15 different types of cigars.
Yeah, here's back towards Elvis's bedroom.
On the bed is a standard FAA rule. To the left, notice the blue chair. In the wall is a pull-out desk so Elvis could read in comfort. Elvis, you might not know, was an avid reader.
Yeah, here you go. This is Elvis's bed on board here at the Lisa Marie. Obviously, no one's crazy enough to sit on this bed.
Is Elvis's half bath. It looks much like the guest bathroom, except it's larger and done in his favorite color, blue. Plastic coverings on the furnishings have been added to protect the artifacts and preserve them for years.
See inside there. And now to his smaller jet. All right, now we're walking into one of his smaller airplanes. Inside one of his smaller airplanes. This airplane, as I understand, and I don't know if this is fully true or not, this plane was mainly used to transport Colonel Parker from city to city, Elvis's manager. This is cool. But yeah, hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. So now we go back up to all the museums and see if I missed anything. Catch you guys there.